Hello and welcome to the Kindred Essence Tarot and to my latest reading, which is on what is your good dark side. So in the self-help improvement fields, they can actually get quite toxic because it's always about improving yourself and making yourself perfect and cutting off parts of yourself which may actually have benefits to you. So sometimes it's good to see a part of yourself that you may regard as negative, but it actually has a positive side to it. So in this reading, tune into the four different piles, and the purple flashlight pile, the red flashlight pile, number three, the green flashlight pile number four, the yellow flashlight pile, and see what pile resonates the most with you to see what is your good dark side. All right, so pile number one, the purple flashlight pile. Let's see, what do we have for what is your good dark side? So we've got the Queen of Cups, Strength, interesting. And we've got you are a badass being coming up. And we've also got Seven of Wands. So what I get from this is that some people may misunderstand you and think that you are cold, I'm hearing. And they may say that this is your dark side, but it's because you are not manipulated by emotionality. No matter what kind of emotionality people throw at you, you keep on moving on, is what I'm hearing, in a spiritual warrior. So what I'm hearing, it may not be a dark side, but people may regard it as a dark side. They see you as sort of being cut off from your feelings, is what I'm hearing. And some people may say that that's your dark side. But the reality is it's not like you don't have feelings, but you have control of your feelings. And I'm hearing that on the dark side, I mean, some people may say that's unhealthy that you have some repressed feelings, but the good dark side of that side is that and that makes sense, you have a lot of control of your emotions. And I'm hearing that you're not controlled by ego. That's what I got when because this is a very complimentary card, but I'm hearing that you're not controlled by ego, is what I'm hearing. You're controlled by destiny. Like the purple flashlight pile is very much a very high spiritual card, or spiritual energy, right? Purple flashlight. So it's like people may see that they may think that you're cut off from your emotions. And you may sometimes be cut off from your emotions, but it's almost like you have the sense of control over your emotions. You're not controlled by your ego. And I'm hearing in some cases, what I'm hearing is that some men very much appreciate this. And some men don't like this because you're even women too, not just men, but people. But they may not appreciate this because why other people find this intriguing, is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing that, you just you're able to put your emotions aside. And I'm hearing some people may say that's emotional repression, but it's actually not. You put your emotional egos aside and you keep on going. It's like you've got unending stamina to get your goal. And you say no to the emotions for this temporary time. I'm going to put my emotions aside, and you just go for the goal like nothing will stop you, is what I'm hearing. And then I'm also getting the Lovers too. So what I'm getting from that is that it's not that you're cut. Okay, what I'm hearing is that it's not that you're cut off from your emotions, but it's that you're connected to a higher spiritual ideal. And sometimes people don't see that this is the case. People don't see that you're connected to a higher spiritual ideal, is what I'm hearing. So it's sort of like this is a part that people don't see, and they see the bad side to it, which is you're cut off from your emotions, but they don't see or some people see, I'm hearing it, some people appreciate it, the good spiritual idea. Like you've connected to, what I'm hearing is that you've connected to a higher level of emotionality that's almost in the energy field. And this helps you move forward on a different realm. So it's sort of like you almost operate in a different realm in terms of that are beyond the emotions. And some people it may annoy some people that you're not dominated by petty emotions, but you like that you're not dominated by petty emotions. But it's with the strength card. You've almost went to a different. I'm hearing that maybe you're a star seed, and on your planet you may be Syrian, you may be some other race that I don't. That's not a common name, right? Not a common name, but it's sort of like you operate on almost emotions become energy, almost like everything was so energetically. I'm hearing the ninth dimension. It's almost like things were so energetically aligned that it's sort of you operate at a level that's beyond emotions that people don't always understand in this world. Is what I'm hearing. But I'm hearing do not chastise yourself, because your way of doing things can work with the right integration, or the right, not even integration, but the right level is what I'm hearing. If you operate out at that level without fear and without shame, you can get great things done on this earth. Fascinating. So that is your good dark side. Interesting. You never know what you're gonna get in these piles, and that's interesting. I didn't know what I was gonna get, and that is what I got. I hope that's helpful to you. Also, there may be sometimes with this, there may be another pile that resonates for you. So you may want to see that if there's another pile that resonates. If it doesn't, that's fine too. But just use your own intuitional guidance. All right. So now it is time for pile number 2, the red flashlight pile. So we've got the 10. What is your good dark side? I've got 10 of Cups. I've got Death. So fascinating, very contrasting cards. The 10 of Cups, Death. 4 of Pentacles, and I've also got the World. Fascinating. So what I'm hearing is your good dark side is that you're not afraid to make your own social ideals about what is appropriate for your life. What I'm hearing is you're not controlled by other people's societal ideals. And I'm hearing that you're also, and that people may think that's some people may think that's a dark side, because it's almost like they feel like you're living on outer parameters that scare them, that almost people, parameters. But I'm hearing that you do actually have parameters, like you have, it is very much a boundary card. But it's sort of like your good dark side is that you almost like you push that's what I'm hearing, you push the boundaries. You may have gone in sort of an eccentric direction. Almost, some people may think it's a dangerous direction, although in some cases it is. Sometimes some cases it is, some cases it isn't. And it's almost like you like almost skirting the edges of different realities and different the way that you organize your life. It's almost like you've come to a place where you don't care what other people think about your life. And it's sort of like, you don't care. And it's almost like you've transcended fear in a way because of that. You've transcended fear. You've gone up to a different level in terms of transcending fear. And I'm also hearing that some people may think that you may be a risk taker in terms with the red flashlight. It's almost like I am hearing an ambulance driver or some sort of stunt man. You have almost an energy of a stunt man, or in some area of your life, it's sort of like you're drawn towards threat. And some people may think that that's, I'm hearing that in some cases you're drawn towards a certain threat because maybe something maybe scary happened to you when you were young or a teenager, and it changed you almost. I'm hearing that sometimes it changed you, and it's sort of like because of that, you aren't afraid. And some people, it may scare people, or even I'm hearing sometimes it scares your guides even, but not really. No, not really. But they find it fascinating that the turn that you've taken. They may not have thought you would take this turn. So it's almost like you've gone to you almost like you have a sort of a, also I'm hearing a devil may care, rebel with a cause attitude. So that is, yeah, that is your good dark side. Also, I'm hearing that, yeah, because it's sort of like you like it's threatening, like you may have been stalked, or somebody, you may have been poison, like something brought you, like you may have encountered a dangerous person, or a dangerous something or other, like in your child or your teenage hood, you may have endured something, and so you're almost like because of that you've gone up to this level of almost, some people may say that your dark side is, yeah, you don't care. But the reality is that you have a deeper understanding of life and endings and beginnings with the death in the world, very much. So it's sort of like you're not afraid to create your own ideals of what happiness is. And I'm hearing you also see through delusions. You tell it like it is, because I'm hearing another thing. Your dark side is, if somebody is living in an illusion, you're not afraid to point that out, I'm hearing, or see it, or you're not like, if people they may not like that. I'm hearing people don't like their illusions to be shattered. I'm hearing people don't like their illusions to be shattered, but you don't mind shaking things up. And I'm hearing sometimes people need to be shaken up in regards to their illusions. They need their illusions to be shaken up. They need their illusions to be shaken up. But it's almost like your oversoul has a control of this whole entire process of this rabble-rousing daredevil side to yourself. And it's like you do have limits to it. Although some people might say, I'm hearing some people say, oh, she or he has no limits. She or he has no limits. But they might understand that you do have limits. You have your higher self, your guides do have limits of the direction that you just remember this, the direction you go, and you do have limits about the direction that you go in. So it's sort of like I'm hearing you may want to try to take this to a new level, to almost a healed level, though. I'm hearing they like your devil may care, rabble rousing energy, but it's sort of like there may be a different direction or career, or that you could take this that could be very beneficial in some cases emotionally, in some cases financially. Interesting. So that's what we've got for pile number 2, the red flashlight pile. And yeah, so it's just like here, keep on. And I'm also hearing, yeah, you may want to check out another pile, see if it's of value to you. But yeah, that is your good dark side. So, but I'm hearing another thing. You may want to look up a heyoka. Yes, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that you may want to look up a heyoka and see if that resonates with you. I think it's spelled Heyyoka, something like that. But check that out, because I'm hearing that's what you might be, and sometimes it's almost like I'm hearing that you're here to shake up society, present a mirror, shatter illusions. You may have been the black sheep in the family, but yeah, look up Heyoka empath and look at being like looking at the highest level of what you could be. I'm hearing, look up Heyoka, and that will, finding Heyoka empath, I believe that's the term, and that will actually put, I'm hearing that will put the missing puzzle piece of how to live your life more clearly, effectively, and yeah, effectively. I'm hearing effectively. That's the right word. Effectively, more like with focus, effective. Not that you haven't already, but it would help you find another level of effectiveness, if that makes sense. Okay, pile, that was pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe check out other piles if there wasn't. If not, that's fine. I've also got a playlist of different videos too, if you want to check that out. But I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was helpful to you. And now it is time for pile number 3. Pile number 3. What is your good dark side? Everything is fine. Ace of Wands. 9 of Swords and Ace of Cups. So what I'm hearing is some people may feel that the dark side, it could be, or it like, there's the positive side of it, but the dark side of it is some people may think that you move too quickly into new beginnings, and you don't seem to have a worry about that. That's what I'm hearing. Is some people may say that's your dark side, but with the good positive side about this is that you don't get weighed down by baggage easily. That's what I'm hearing. And you make new beginnings very quickly. You release the past, and you don't have time for worry. And you may not realize, but there's not a lot of people that are, there's a section of people that are like this, but there's a lot more that kind of, they kind of hold on, they worry, they sort of machinate, they kind of lay in their sort of psychological garbage, if you will. But I'm hearing that you almost don't heal from circumstances or you just move forward, and you have sort of an energy that moves forward into new beginnings very quickly. So yeah, so that's the the positive side of moving away from. I mean, some people may think in the dark side of that is that, well, you're leaving these people behind, and they may not like that, right? But I'm hearing that your personality is your good dark side is that you don't have time for like shenanigans. Like, you don't have time for shenanigans for either yourself or other people, and you move on very quickly, I'm hearing. So what I'm hearing is the dark side is, some people think that, okay, I pulled out the Death card here. Some people may think it's too quickly, like you get over things too quickly. Some people may say that's your dark side, but I'm hearing that the positive side is that you create lots of new friends quickly, or new experiences quickly. You jump into new experiences quickly with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. New emotional experiences, like you say goodbye to the old very, very quickly, and you move into new energies very, 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 very quickly. It's like, bye, I'm gone. And I'm like, here, sometimes people don't. What I'm hearing is some people don't believe it. They don't believe that. They didn't think. I'm hearing some people, they didn't think you would leave. They didn't think you would leave, and it's almost like they want you to worry about them or to feel sad about them, but you don't. You just move on, and you move on very, very, very quickly, I'm hearing. And that creates almost like it helps you kind of create a variety of different experiences, and you move on very, very quickly. Like I said, yeah, you don't have the time to bleed over things with the Three of Swords. You don't have time to bleed, and it's sort of like, and that's, but yeah, the dark side would be, oh, you move on way too quickly. Some people would say you move on quickly, the dark side is, without any thought to them. But I'm hearing the positive side of that is that you don't get, with the Eight of Swords, you don't get stuck. You don't get stuck. Like, a lot of people can get stuck in this death process, and like, you don't get stuck. You move on to the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and it creates more more energy forward. The positive side of the positive side of going, letting go of experiences, people, places very quickly as you move on to new ones, and you can create this momentum that is not like this Eight of Swords. It's not like this Eight of Swords. It's movement. You don't bleed over things, and you move forward very quickly, and you don't get stuck in everything. And that gives you, I'm hearing with the Eight or the Magician, that gives you an immense amount of power. That gives you an immense amount of power and balance. And I'm hearing you're more balanced than people may think. You're more balanced than people. People may see you sometimes as like jumping from flower to flower, and I'm hearing that you're actually quite. You have control of your emotions, although it may not, or your experiences, although it may not always look like that, and you just. You could move on quickly. So that's your positive, the positive side of your dark side. The positive side is that you just create so much momentum. I almost see an image of a rabbit. That's what I hear. Like, they just, I don't know if you know, like, what rabbits are like, but they move very quick. They move quick from here to there. They move really quickly, and you travel. I can get maybe a Sagittarius travel vibe. But it's sort of like, the momentum, you move forward, like I said, very, very quickly. And that's the positive side of your dark side. So keep on doing that, moving quickly, to new experiences, and feel the momentum. And I'm hearing also, do not judge yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Do not judge yourself. Because I'm hearing that you may have, I'm getting another message, like, you may, like, feel that you may have internalized a lot of societal, familiar judgment of things that people have told you that you're doing wrong. Like, you really, and I'm hearing no experience is wrong. Do not take on the societal judgment. Do not take on societal judgment. Be your own person. I'm hearing, be your own person. What I'm hearing is, do not be afraid to be your own person. Do not be afraid to love and respect your way of doing things, and do not be afraid to break away and do your own thing, and do not do what feels right to you. What I'm hearing is that a lot of times judgment, because you've been told that you have a dark side, that there's something wrong with you. But I'm hearing, and that has actually hindered you. I'm hearing that has actually hindered you because you have an internal, I'm hearing, intended you find your internal rabbit-like moving forward movement, or apart from society's judgment of you, because that will help you move forward, because it's a really, I've seen it's really encumbered you. So do not, I'm hearing, just sort of heal and release from that, and learn to, like, to embrace this aspect of yourself that's fast moving, that like wonderful experiences, whatever form they take. Do not judge whatever form your energy and your soul growth has taken, and extricate that energy of societal judgment. I'm hearing that may have affected you more than you think, and that will help you just heal, just to move forward in a more momentous whole. I see just putting yourself together apart from it, because I'm hearing it may have hurt sometimes, the judgment people have put on you, but I'm hearing release it. We live in a sort of a judgmental, toxic society. Release that energy. We always have to be releasing energy, because there's so much crap that society puts on us. So I'm hearing release the crap, move forward, you are doing fine, for pile number 3. All right, pile number 4, what is your good dark side? The 5 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. So what I'm hearing is your dark side is that you can be quite vindictive towards people that have harmed you in the past. And I'm hearing that there have some people, it could be, oftentimes it starts with childhood. And I'm hearing that, yeah, you've had a lot of really toxic energies that you've had trouble moving beyond. And I'm hearing that, yeah, you've had a lot of trouble releasing these kind of energies. It's very frustrating for you because you want to. Like, you've had a lot of bullies. I'm hearing almost, in some cases, very evil experiences. Very, where people have taken from you. Wow, we've got the seven. This is pretty intense. It's almost like sometimes your dark side is that you get sort of stuck in these energies, because we've got the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, and Five of Wands. This is very intense, and it's sort of like where people have almost the Five of Swords. It's sort of like it's sort of like the sociopath abusive card, and with the Seven of Wands right next to each other, and the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. Wow, is all I can say. And then three fives and the Seven of Swords. It's sort of like, yeah, your dark side. Like, it's a lot of what I'm hearing is you've had a lot of heavy childhood trauma to digest that got repeated with more abusive, horrible people, is what I'm hearing. Kind of in your teenage years, your childhood, you got abusive, horrible people, and then it's like more and more of these people, and it's just became almost this ball, and it's difficult for you to let go of. So that's your dark side. It's sort of difficult for you to let go of vindictive thoughts and move forward. But I'm hearing that this has helped. The positive side of this so-called dark side is that there's different things, but it gives you, I'm hearing, a very complex energy field, is what I'm hearing. Is that it gives you a very fascinating, almost charismatic energy field, because it's almost like I'm hearing you've had some very, very dark things, like I said, dark trauma, childhood, teenagehood, like very dark, right? That's what I'm picking up on. But it's almost created an interesting, charismatic energy field. That's what I'm hearing, and sometimes you get frustrated because it's been difficult for you to move, and you may feel, oh, this is my dark side. It's difficult for me to move beyond these horrible experiences that I've had, and it's so frustrating because I want to and I can't, and I'm trying to, and I just go back to my, anger and not being able to let go of this, like almost not being able to let go of what people have done to you. Very, like, the tapestry of how it's happened from one thing to the next in your life, and this creates conflict in you because you want to let it go. But I'm hearing that, yeah, like I said, it creates almost a charismatic energy field to you. I'm not saying that you do want to release, but I'm hearing that once you do release these energy fields, it's like you will almost, because they've held you back so much, it's almost like you can create a leap forward that is so strong and sort of contractual from the dark energies that you've endured throughout your life, that you've had a difficult time moving forward. And when you've these energy fields can almost, like, it can be such a contrast to a different sort of life, like I said, and also creating the energetic field. It's also good for artistry, because artworks, as I'm hearing as well too. I'm hearing that it's also good for your artwork, because it's sort of like you're able to, because you've delved into these dark recesses of these dark things, that it's sort of like it's easy for you to access sort of the positive underworld. I'm hearing like you definitely have a connection to the higher realms, but it's almost because of this dark stuff you've gone through. You can also pull artistic, like, energies very easily from the darker energies and weave them together. So what I'm hearing is you can weave the darker energies to the higher energy fields, and make a wonderful tapestry that is good for artwork and otherwise. And I'm also hearing that it helps you understand other people's dark impulses, and you understand sort of anger and vindictiveness because you've plumbed the whole own depths of your own psyche because of these dark experiences that you've had a difficulty letting go of. So it's sort of like it helps you sort of understand other people and have a full understanding of the dark energy of your human psyche. Because so many people, like dark star seeds, they plunge into these dark energies in order to transcend them, and sometimes they can have difficulty moving beyond them. But I'm hearing also too, like once you move beyond them, you'll have I'm hearing it because of the dark crap you've been through, and very dark, very, very dark. It's almost like it creates such a contrast, and where you can weave the dark together with the light, and sort of, so I'm hearing like the dark energy here, instead of there being a conflict with the Five of Wands, it's sort of like you can like weave them together in various aspects and in various ways, and be more of a complex, charismatic, fascinating person than somebody who's always been in love and light and nothing ever went wrong for them. They didn't plunge the depths of their psyche. So it's sort of like, yeah, you can almost go to a different level, almost like a different plane of existence is what I'm hearing too. And the devil, it's like, okay, then I'm hearing for that too. The devil, I'm trying to cover the cards because of YouTube, but like, you know, the nudity or what have you. But it's sort of like, because of that, it's sort of like, right, okay, what I'm hearing is because of this, you can recognize and name almost dark, devilish energies very easily. You can, oh yeah, I know that one. Oh, I know that one. You can easily, and I'm hearing you to almost a very good spiritual psychologist, because you can recognize these dark energies very, very, very easily. And I'm hearing that you may not know that not everyone can do this. Not everyone has this depth of complexity to do this, to be able to name these impulses and to understand. I'm thinking of the show, interesting, I'm thinking of the Netflix show Lucifer for some reason. Yeah, interesting. It's a good show. It's kind of a complex show. It's interesting. But yeah, that just popped into my mind. It's sort of like that. And it's sort of like, and I'm hearing, oh no, a positive side of this dark side is you're not as judgmental of people because as other people, because it's amazing how some people can be, but because of this darkness that you've gone through, you don't judge people as well. So that's another positive aspect: the artistic, the charismatic, not judging, being able to weave together the dark and the light, artisticness. So yeah, there's plenty of positives that go along with this dark side. And I'm hearing, yeah, find your own. I'm hearing there's another positive that comes from this that only you will know, and it will come to you later. Is what I'm hearing too. Another part of this, but I'm hearing it may take a couple days, and it will just come to you, and you will understand another positive side to this so-called dark side, and it will make sense to you. But I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I'm hearing that you'll know that. I mean, I talked about some, but you'll one specific one that will come to you that I can't get right now, but you'll get it. Is what I'm hearing. Interesting. So yeah, that was, and I'm hearing, yeah, and I'm hearing also that you can, that you've gone through, you may, because of this stuff that you've gone through, you may have gone through a lot of darkness, and it's just, and I'm hearing it sometimes feels never ending, like this, because this is very intense. I mean, the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, this is super intense here, super duper intense. But I'm hearing that, that you can, like, we're in the month of August right now, and I'm hearing that you can the energies now, they may be feeling really intense, like this is timeless reading. I'm saying this is a timeless reading. It's appropriate to any time you pick it, but I'm just hearing, like, just for this just when it's been filmed. In the August energies, it will help you sort of move beyond this energy very quickly and go, and you can really, it may be feeling intense right now, but I'm hearing that there will be a strong release where you can actually go to the light and weave all these energies together in a way that's much more beneficial to you, is what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing, don't let the intensity scare you, don't let your emotions scare you, don't let the overwhelm with all the energies that you've traversed throughout your life. Do not let it overwhelm you, because you can really have a happiness upload in this month. Not it's timeless reading, but yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I hope that would make sense to you. Quite an intense pile number 4, but yeah, I hope you understand. Yeah, with a positive, the positive side to this darkness. I hope I conveyed that correctly. All right. Well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Have a great day.